The penguin was lost. So far from the frost, exhausted and thirsty, he pleaded for mercy. First from a swan he'd stumbled upon, and then from a leprechaun. But the mischievous elf was of no help. He led our dear friend to a pit around the bend, pushed him in, watched him spin, and the penguin began again to lose his mind, his sense of time. Have I been drugged? The penguin wondered. Just then, a bolt of lightning thundered. He shuddered, and suddenly there came to be unsettling tranquility. An inability to grasp one moment to the next, he found himself behind a desk, upright in a chair, with artificial light and stale, tepid air. This wasn't fight or flight. It was a different nightmare, peddling run-of-the-mill rubbish to the mentally ill among us. Is this the life I'm meant to live? A complete lack of skill? So unfulfilled? The waves, they crashed. His mind relapsed. Beneath the sea, a referee. He caught the pass. He shot the three. Buzzer beater. Jubilee. Then, a swift and sudden shift. His mind began to drift. He sat at a piano, a new kind of ammo, a crowd full of liquor. The penguin lifted his flipper. With vigor he triggered the hammers to string, the audience cheering as if for a king. He finished and bowed and soared through the clouds. When he got to the ground, he looked around and found he'd stumbled into the jungle. In the distance, a rumble, down his spine a shudder. From the brush, a sudden rush, a speedy beast, ready to feast. He closed his eyes and waited for the sweet release, and then, once again, our dear friend was in the desert, undisturbed, unhurt. That's when he noticed, when he started to focus, a white convertible idling, a metaphor spiraling. He hopped in and went for a spin, put his foot on the gas, and went really fast. A flurry of scenes with clever schemes and disjointed themes. I must be sick, the penguin quipped. Were these memories or distant dreams? Certainly none of this is as it seems. He was torn, and then he was riding a unicorn. They went to a pub, he had a beer, and ordered some grub. As he steered his mind from fear, his worries disappeared, and slowly it all became clear. After another sip, he finished his long, strange trip. When he turned around, he found he'd been sleeping this whole time, his newborn weeping. How sublime. Filled with glee, it was plain to see the lost penguin, now found, would go on living his fantasy.